Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Siren Frost, and this is part 2 of Deck Profile Weekly. Well, not weekly, not much anymore, just deck profiles in general. I should start price up, so saying that. This is going to be another updated video on Steel Blaze Maiden Bavsargra. We haven't dabbled much in this deck so far, ever since the last update video. I'm going to be honest with you guys about, but I think I might have recalibrated it to fitting more into like the newer stuff for the set 12 collection, some of the festival collection stuff, just like trying like a whole new feel to it. And this is like a video for Mirei, because as we can see her grow from being an antagonist in season 1 or season 2, I believe, Overdressed, she changed a lot of her deck. And there's some cards in here that I'll probably miss playing, but this is like a final deck for me. I don't mind playing. You know, I love this deck very much so, even then. So, this is in the new season 3 of Will Dress. Mirei has opened her shop to a lot of different players. It doesn't all have to be Team Break. Just a lot of people who want to come and play at her shop, come play at other people's shop. She's finally expanded a lot, and her, Megumi, and especially Aurora has finally become very close friends and staying in touch as often as they do. Especially her and Aurora. But Aurora can technically have Mirei and Halona as friends. So, there's no up for debate for that. But, however, she's starting to get really suspicious about Haruka leaving. Like, she didn't show up sometimes. She's not always here. Her personal assistant's always there with her. But then she was made a bold move after talking to her brother Donji, who is informing her of what's going on. So she took upon herself to protect her players and the people around her. That's why every player that I've seen on the show admire her strength, because she is trying to protect what we all value very much, is playing the game and having fun and meeting new people and stuff. Not like the uniformers who are just trying to degrade you for not having like the best deck out there. It's kind of like how the real world is working is right now. If you don't have the best deck out there, you're not going to be a good player. If you don't have the best expensive cards, you're not worth shit. And I think that's not good at all. You know, I think that's really, really bad. So she traveled to Team Daybreak to get Haruka back from them. She already knew where she was. So she and Haruka had a fight. And Haruka developed a powerful passion to her. And then at the end of the season, or at the end of the fight, it was revealed that Trickmoon got an evolution form like similar to Vairlord called Vairlord. So I decided to incorporate that card. If it's based about Trickmoon now, we have some cards to actually support Trickmoon. So, with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. So, of course, for Mirei's deck, we have Steel Blaze Dragon Arhinsa for our grade 0. And yes, this is the stamp one from the promo one, which I do love very much so. And again, this was the hard one to find. I could always just use like one of the generic ones, like I have over here, like this one, just make it more like OCD kind of thing. But I figured this one was a lot more better. So, next we have Steel Blaze Dragon Namorkahr for grade 1. We also have Halibadra for grade 2. And then we also have for our grade 3, we have Steel Blaze Maiden Bavsargra herself. And believe it or not, she's gotten a lot more support in set 12. And I'll bet you anything, in the new set of Divines, I would not be surprised if we see any more Steel Blaze cards after the set 12 collection. So, there's just a lot of things going on right now. And yes, it wouldn't be a Daybreak sleep without these little bad boys here. Alright, for grade 0, of course, we're using the standardized trigger lineup, along with number of copies of Trickmoon. So, we are still playing 4 Trickmoons in a deck because I think this is more appropriate than anything. And plus, But in some cases like this, let's be honest here, you may want to drop him down to maybe 2 or 3 because, well, I think 3 copies should be fine. I don't know why I just did not just do that, but oh well, some things just happen. But I think it's just best if you don't get all the cards you need, you always have a spare Trickmoon to go back on. You know, like the whole dress boosting, and it's all good. I hope. So there's that, and of course we are still using 2 copies of Blaze Maiden and Reony for our heals, 1 copy of Stealth Fiend Amaviera, and 1 copy of Cure Flare Dracokid for our heals. 2 draw triggers, which is Burning Flare Dragon or Flare Veil Dragon. Next, we have 3 copies of Blaze Maiden Zonne. Now, normally this is going to be like you used kind of deck, but let's face it, she played the deck before, so she deserves a little bit more praise. Or a little bit more share to it. Of course, we got Burning Flare Dragon, so we got 4 copies of the Soul, 2 copies of Parama, and then 1 copy of Dragveda. So, like I said, this may seem kind of boring to you guys, but like I said, this build alone, this build for a trigger lineup alone is fitting for me. Now, you guys can go passive aggressive, passive, offensive, defensive, whatever floats your coconut. But that's what I personally prefer. Oh shit, what is that? Okay, what is all this crap? Okay. Sorry, I got a little distracted, guys. Alright, now this is where it gets the grade 1 kind of rolling. We are playing only 9 grade 1s in this deck. The rest is just grade 2s and 3s. Just keep in mind, you guys, just keep an open mind, please. Now, I'm only playing 3 copies of Vairlord, Trickmoon's grade 1 form, just so we can have a nice little feel to it and have a little bit more room for different creativity. People could say, like, well, you only need to play 2. Like, you're hardly ever going to see him. Like, no. There's always a backup contingency plan, a backup plan if you really need it. So that's why I'm choosing 3, just to give it a test drive, and also see if it will work with better with 3 or a full playset. Just depends. Now, I'm going to read its effect. Now, it does have a Trickmoon effect, so it has Overdressed. Now, its continuous skill is, this unit cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects. Groovy. Okay? When this unit is placed on rearguard by Overdress ability, Counterblast 1, choose up to a total of 2 arms cards from your hand or drop, arm 1 of your Vanguard from among them, and put the rest into Soul. So this will help you re-equip an arms card from your hand or drop. Is it hand or drop? Yep, hand or drop. So put 1 in the Soul, put 1 on top on Bavsargra. So its dress boost skill is, this is a little bit different. So when this unit boosts in a overdress state, all your front row units gets 5,000 power at the end of turn for each of your Vanguard is armed with. So this is where the evolution does come into play. So you are more than welcome to try out maybe 2 copies of this card if you really wanted to, but this card is a powerful form of Trickmoon because it not just focuses on Bavsargra alone, it focuses on your entire damn front row, which I think it's great. So 5,000 power, that's pretty great. I think it's as good as a person I have 4 of, but I want to see a 3 if it's good or bad in my opinion, but I will try it later on today at work, so that's the best part. Now, here's a card that you guys may or may not like, but I chose to play her because I want to see if it's good. Personally. I'm using 2 copies of Blaze Maiden Shahdia. So, for her skill is, when this unit is placed on rearguard from hand, if you have 2 or more normal units with Blaze Maiden in their card names, Soul Blast 1, search your deck for up to 1 Trick Star or Trickmoon discarded, and shuffle the deck. So, she will help you actually fill up your drop zone to find Trickmoon. Sorry, I had a brain freeze right there. She will literally help you search your deck out for a Trickmoon and put it and discard it. So, by the time you have Bavsargra ready for her ability to resurrect, Trickmoon will always be in the drop zone. So, and I've been meaning to get like 2 more copies of this card of this triple rare version so I can get rid of the other ones. So that's just me. There's a little T right there. I know, I'm a rarity whore. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Okay, but that is it for the main 2 monsters. These ones here are just standard, you know, I got 3 complete guards and 1 Elementaria Sanctitude. So we got 3 Sparkle Rejector Dragons. I know she didn't use them in the anime. She used the Twin Buckler ones, but I like this one a little bit better. And then we have 1 Elementaria Sanctitude. So, that's the tea right there, my friends. Now, grade 2 is a little bit tricky. Now, give or take, okay? Okay, hold on. Let's take a little break for a second so I can get me a little sippy. Okay. Oof. Maybe too much. Okay. Anyways, now that we're a little bit more calm, we're playing the new Steel Blaze Dragon from the Set 12 collection. This is Steel Blaze Dragon Dvistiya. I believe the D is very silent in this one. So we're doing 4 copies of this guy, and his skill says, when this unit is placed on rearguard, Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with the Dress Boost ability, and up to 1 Arms card each from among them. Reveal them. Choose up to 1 card from among them, among the revealed cards. Put it into your hand. Discard remaining revealed cards, and shuffle the deck. So, of course, we will take either Trickmoon or Vairlord, of course, and then drop the actual, drop the other arms card in the drop zone. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if your Vanguard has 2 or more arms, this unit gets 10,000 power until the end of that battle. So I can see why that skill is actually pretty damn good. Oh, let's find back in here. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Now, the next one we have is a classic of mine and a personal favorite from the set 9 collection. This is 3 copies of Steel Blaze Dragon Kanshanti. Because I figured, why not? He'll help you put some soul in there, get you an arms card, get you pretty much set ready. There's a little backup plan just in case. 2 cards are very optional. Alright, this is where it gets a personal opinion of the most. So for grade 3, of course, we are still using 3 more copies of Bavsargra just for personification abilities. Right there. Next, we have 1 copy of Steel Blaze Hammer Surya. Surya is from the Set 12 collection, as well as the Axe. Now, I'm playing only 1 Surya just to test it out. So it's a right Deity arms. When this card is armed, choose one of your opponent's back row rear guards and retire it. Choose one of your vanguards and it gets 10,000 power at the end of the turn. Okay? Fitting. At the end of your turn, put this card into drop. Choose a card with the right Deity arms ability with a different card name from this card or from a drop. Sorry. And then put it into hand. So, you do get that little trinket right there. So, of course, you can always get Aditya, you can get Pre-TV, just something that will have the right Deity arms ability. The next one you have is Steel Blaze Axe Vishtar, because the T is silent. It's a left Deity arms, and its skill says, during the battle your opponent's Vanguard attacked, when your opponent would call cards from hand to guard, they must call 2 or more at the same time. So this will help you reduce your opponent's hand size so they are forced to guard with more cards. At the end at the end of your turn, counterblast 1 and put this card into drop. Choose a card with the left deity arms ability with a different card name from this card from your drop. Damn, there's a lot of froms. And arm it to your Vanguard. So this will get you a Swayambu or the gun itself. So people say don't run these cards because they're not good. But like I said, take every card with a grain of salt. Just give them a fucking chance. Okay? Let's not be judgmental here and let's not gaslight things. Okay? Court is in session. There you go. Speaking of right deity arms, we are now playing 2 copies of Steel Blaze Spear Dvistiya. Now, y'all gonna just see like, no, two spears? Why are you an idiot? No, because guess what? You can still have a damn card anyways. So, don't worry. This is all just a testing phase, and this will be the final eternal power that Bavsargra does use in deck, pretty much. So, there's a lot of cards in here that I like to try out and test out more. And that's okay. And of course, for the rest of the one-ofs, because there's a lot of one-of arms cards in here, we have Blaze Sword Prithvi, Blaze Shield Swayambu, and my personal favorite, the Blaze Gun Chandra. Now, everyone hates this card because it's a shitty card. No, let's not gaslight this, okay? Yes, does it require a Counterblast 2? Yes. But that's why you save your Counterblasts for certain types of cards. That's why I try to reduce my number of Counterblasts all the time. Because I want to save it all for this gun, for something else. Now, here's this skill. It gives you +1 drive. Awesome. That will help you get another card in your hand, and it will help you get a chance of giving a critical, or a draw, or any kind of fucking trigger you want. At the end of the battle, though, it does go into a drop zone. That's okay. That's why you save this card for the very end when you're doing your final attack. That's just my opinion right there. Okay, let me hurry and get this organized, and then we'll continue with the rest. And that's the end. But that is it for the updated video of Steel Blaze Maiden Bavsargra. I was very excited to, very excited to actually start playing this deck again because I've been playing Unica, Omnigruzio. There will be a video for Omnigruzio finally, but I want to get the other cards first to complete the set 12 collection, so I won't get all freaked out and all ghoulish and shit. So yeah, but yes, that is it for the updated videos, you guys. If you do like the content that I do create on this channel, be sure to subscribe, comment down below, thumbs up for the channel as well. And if you guys have any questions about the game or the decks that I play or why I run certain units, just leave a comment down below and I'll get to that, or I will see it hopefully soon. I promise, I hope. But, excuse me, guys. Anyways, you guys, I gotta go get ready to go to work. I gotta leave pretty soon. But I love you all very much. And again, thank you so much for all your love and support for this channel. It's kind of still amazing to me. I'm still in 254 subscribers. But I'm glad people actually take the time and just hear me out, even though I have a hard time really speaking too fast, maybe just speaking a little bit in general. I will try to slow down, I promise. I guess just get really giddy sometimes. But, yes, so next week is going to be Christmas holidays, so maybe there will be a video after Christmas or so, but just so we can complete this 2023 year off on a nice start before things get really fucking crazy. But, yes, you guys have a great holiday, be safe out there, make good choices in life, or make good choices in general, and I'll catch you guys next week for the video, hopefully we'll see you soon. But if not, have a great holiday, you guys, and as always, I've been your host, Siren Frost, signing out.